Anxiety is a common mental health condition that can impact our lives in many ways, including our weight. Anxiety can lead to changes in our eating habits, sleep patterns, physical activity, and stress levels, all of which can contribute to weight gain. In this video, we will take a closer look at each of these effects and discuss ways to manage them. Before we get started, if you're new on this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any new video. Whether you are struggling with anxiety or just looking to maintain a healthy weight, this video is for you. 1. Increased cortisol levels. Cortisol is known as the stress hormone. When we are under stress, our bodies produce more cortisol, which signals the body to store fat and increase our appetite. This is an evolutionary response to stress. Our ancestors needed to have more energy available in case of danger, and cortisol helped them achieve this by increasing appetite and storing fat. However, in today's fast-paced lifestyle, stress is a constant factor, and cortisol levels are often elevated for long periods of time. This leads to an increase in appetite, cravings for unhealthy foods, and weight gain. To combat the effects of cortisol, it is important to manage stress levels through exercise, mindfulness, and therapy. A healthy diet and regular physical activity can also help regulate cortisol levels and prevent weight gain. 2. Comfort eating. Comfort eating is a common coping mechanism for many people when they are feeling anxious, stressed, or overwhelmed. When we eat, our brains release feel-good chemicals, such as dopamine and serotonin, that provide a temporary sense of relief from stress and anxiety. However, comfort eating can quickly turn into a vicious cycle. We eat to feel better, but then feel guilty about overeating, which leads to more stress and anxiety. This can lead to even more comfort eating, and so on. To avoid the negative effects of comfort eating, it's important to find alternative ways to cope with anxiety and stress. Some helpful techniques include mindfulness, exercise, and therapy. Keeping healthy snacks on hand, such as fruits and vegetables, can also help reduce the temptation to turn to unhealthy comfort foods. 3. Lack of physical activity. Anxiety can cause us to have trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or both. This lack of quality sleep can have a profound impact on our health, including weight gain. Studies have shown that people who get less sleep are more likely to gain weight and have a higher risk of obesity. When we don't get enough sleep, our bodies produce more of the hormone ghrelin, which increases appetite, and less of the hormone leptin, which decreases appetite. This leads to an increase in calorie intake and weight gain. To avoid the negative effects of disrupted sleep patterns, it's important to practice good sleep hygiene. This includes creating a relaxing bedtime routine, avoiding screens before bedtime, and creating a comfortable sleeping environment. 4. Sleep disturbances. When we are anxious, we may experience symptoms such as fatigue, decreased energy levels, and decreased motivation. This can lead to decreased physical activity and a more sedentary lifestyle. Physical activity is an important part of maintaining a healthy weight. When we are less active, we burn fewer calories and are more likely to gain weight. To avoid the negative effects of decreased physical activity, it's important to incorporate regular physical activity into our routine. This can include anything from a daily walk to a structured exercise program. Find an activity that you enjoy and make it a regular part of your routine. 5. Increased stress eating. When we are anxious or stressed, our bodies release the hormone cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone that can affect our metabolism and increase our appetite. This can lead to overeating and weight gain. Additionally, cortisol can cause the body to store fat in the abdominal area, which is particularly harmful to our health. This type of fat, known as visceral fat, is associated with an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic health conditions. To avoid the negative effects of stress-related hormonal changes, it's important to manage our stress levels. This can include practicing stress management techniques such as mindfulness, exercise, and therapy. By being mindful of these effects and taking steps to manage them, we can minimize the impact of anxiety on our weight. Whether it's incorporating healthy eating habits, getting regular exercise, or practicing stress management techniques, there are many ways to maintain a healthy weight despite the challenges of anxiety. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe and share our channel with your friends. And as always, take care of yourself because you're worth it.